When should you upgrade your smartphone? You found the ideal video because the smartphones I'll be showing to you today are undeniably technological. Top 10 mobile devices of 2023 along with its properties are shown in this video, which will enable you to compare a company and the mobile's properties to choose the best mobile phone. Here are the top 10 mobile phones which are extremely liked and bought by the people immediately after launching. Number 10. Zenfone 9 by Asus. While a 5.9-inch screen might seem modest, it's actually a Samsung AMOLED with a full HD Plus resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels protected by sturdy Gorilla Glass Victus Impressive at its core. The Zenfone 9 features a magnificent Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor with Android 12 while also holding a lot, and I mean a lot of power, ready to meet this beast. The device's 3 cameras are all from Sony. The 2 at the back are 50 megapixel and 12 megapixel wide-angle cameras that record in 8K, and the front-facing camera is 12 megapixels and records in 4K. Number 9. Moto G62 by Motorola Moto G62. What's really fascinating about the Moto G62 is its wide 6.5-inch LCD screen with full HD plus 2400x 1080 pixels plus resolution for incredible image quality with a refresh rate of 120 Hz, which also softly illuminates to prevent eye strain. The Moto G62 has a fantastic Qualcomm Snapdragon 480 processor inside with Android 12 operating system. Awesome! It has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, and if you enjoy taking pictures and videos, it has 3 rear cameras, starting with the main 50 megapixel camera and followed by an 8 megapixel ultra-wide and a 2 megapixel micro camera. Number 8. Galaxy Z Flip 4 from Samsung. When this phone first launched, I was awestruck by its appearance, but the Galaxy Z Flip 4 isn't only stylish, it's really stunning. Its inside screen is a dynamic AMOLED Full HD Plus that is separated into 2 parts, adding up to 6.7 inches with an amazing resolution, 2640 by 1080. However, that's not all. If you fold it on the outside, it also has a mini Super AMOLED screen of 1.9 inches with a resolution of 260 by 512 pixels, which isn't that great. It is also powered by a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor with Android 12 system and has 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. Number 7. OnePlus 11. The OnePlus 11 screen is a 6.7-inch AMOLED IPL QHD Plus display with a resolution of 2216 by 1440 pixels. It's amazing, isn't it? But if you want to know more about this phone's cameras, which are what most wowed me, read on. It contains 3 back cameras, a 50 megapixel primary camera, a 48 megapixel wide-angle camera, and a 32 megapixel telephoto camera with a 2x zoom. It also features a decent 16 megapixel front-facing camera and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. These 3 cameras are coupled with Hasselblad hardware, which Hasselblad considerably increases its photograph quality. Features Android 13 based Oxygen OS 13 software. Number 6. Samsung Galaxy S23. If you were wondering when the Samsung brand would appear, well, it's time, and it does so with an extremely firm step, as the Galaxy S23 can only be described as best cell phones of recent times. One of the best cell phones of recent times. Now listen, the S23 comes with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor and Android 13 operating system. Isn't it amazing? As its dynamic AMOLED 2x screen of 6.1 inches plus FHD resolution of 2340 by 1080 pixels, so you can be sure you have outstanding image quality. But something that also surprised me was its photographic power thanks to its 3 rear cameras. They're fantastic, with the main one being 50 megapixels, superb quality of detail. Number 5. iPhone 13. I know what you're thinking. This friend has been around for a while. However, it still remains as one of the best phones. Best phones on the market. Want to know why? For starters, its $600 price tag is very balanced, considering that it has an Apple A15 Bionic processor, Apple A15 Bionic processor with iOS 14 system and a 4-core GPU. It's powerful with excellent image quality, which it shows off on its Super Retina XDR OLED display of 6.1 inches that has a full HD Plus resolution of Full HD Plus 2532 by 1170 pixels. Solid, don't you think? For its RAM, it has 4 GB, which could be improved a bit, but it can also store up to 512 GB. Regarding pictures, it has 2 rear cameras, one of 12 megapixels and a wide angle of 12 megapixels, which record in 4K. Number 4. Google Pixel 6a. For many, this is the best low-cost phone. The best low-cost phone. How much does it cost? A little patience, my friend. First, I'll tell you why it's so great. The Google Pixel 6a features a 6.1-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED LED display with 2400 Full HD Plus AMOLED 2400 by 1080 pixels. And to make it even more durable, it's protected by Gorilla Glass Class 3. It's beautiful and very resistant. On the other hand, it features the Tensor processor with Android 12 operating system and also features a Titan M2 security coprocessor. Excellent. Its RAM is 6 GB, surpassing the iPhone 13 in that aspect, and it has 128 GB of storage. As for the cameras, it has 2 rear cameras, the first being a 12.2 megapixel dual pixel technology for better image and an ultra wide angle lens of 12 megapixels. Number 3. iPhone 14 Pro. The Apple is back, so let me tell you how amazing the iPhone 14 Pro is to begin. There's an Apple A16 Bionic with iOS 16 operating system, the best that the brand has to offer. Its screen is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR with a resolution of 2532 1170 pixels, and to ensure that it is well protected, it features nano-ceramic glass which can be as durable as metal. No more broken screens. Its RAM is 6 GB, which is reasonable, and it has a colossal 1 TB of storage to store your entire home inside it. That's enormous. Its cameras also stand out, as it has 3. The main one is 48 megapixels, the second to 12 megapixel. Number 2. Google Pixel 7 Pro. Let's get to the point. The superiority of this phone compared to the iPhone 14 Pro is evident. Google Tensor G2 with the Android 13 operating system and a Titan M2 coprocessor. Do you see how great it is? Additionally, it has 12 GB of RAM and up to 256 GB of storage, where perhaps your whole house may not fit, but your room certainly will. More than enough. Its screen is also fantastic. A 6.7-inch OLED with 3120 by 1440 pixels. Remarkable, isn't it? Furthermore, it's protected by Gorilla Glass 7. There you have it. Indestructible. Camera-wise, it certainly stands out with 3 fascinating cameras. The main one is 50 megapixels. The second is a 12 megapixel ultra-wide angle, and the third is a 48 megapixel telephoto with 4.8x optical zoom and 30x digital zoom. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Is this the future or a dream? The Galaxy S23 Ultra is so good that it doesn't seem real. Its processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with Android 13 operating system and a Adreno 740 coprocessor. This is more than incredible and absurdly powerful, as it also boasts 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage for you to store your whole world. It has 3 rear cameras, the main one being 200 megapixels. Yes, 200 megapixels. Wow, you'll take photos like a pro. The second camera is a 12 megapixel wide angle, the third is a 10 megapixel 3x zoom, and the fourth is also 10 megapixels but 10x zoom. I love all that graphical power and zooms. Do you agree with my list? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Until next time.